So we are currently in Memphis, not Tennessee. Memphis, Texas. We're on day, what, 4 of a severe weather outbreak across, I would say, like 60% of the United States, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, easy.
And I would say there was easily over 80 tornadoes yesterday. Some of them were well over a mile wide. And
some were tornado emergencies, which is apparently what the highest.
Yes, one of the highest ratings you can have. And today's outlook looks way worse. The Storm Prediction Center is predicting way worse percentages of storms, bigger hail, larger section. But, however, it's pretty much the whole entire state of Oklahoma. Other areas, but we were in Oklahoma. So we ultimately decided to leave Oklahoma, what, about 9 o'clock at night?
Yep.
We left. We arrived, drove about 3.5 hours to the Panhandle of Texas. We're in Memphis, Texas now. Thinking we'd gone far enough. What did we wake up to, Tara?
And we were in a severe thunderstorm watch and a tornado watch. So we apparently didn't quite go far enough.
A large part of the United States was under severe weather watch, with many types of severe weather predicted, from high winds to large hail, as well as tornadoes. And these threats would be there for at least 4 to 5 days. Thursday, day 1 of this multi-day threat brought in over 80 tornadoes across the United States, as well as golf ball, ping pong, and even apple-sized hail were recorded. For us, the alarms and alerts started going off at 4 a.m. for large hail that was coming, as we live full-time in our fiberglass RV as nomads, and we're currently visiting in Oklahoma. Our best option, we thought, was to drive to the nearest town and park under one of their covered car washes to protect the boler, our fiberglass RV, from the large hail.
Already 4, so it's for 2 hours. 2 to 3 hours. So we went there at midnight. Just get some sleep. Car wash, or they just hiding out? Car wash in the room. It's very good. Not very big, is it? Nope. Well, if you want to go park under that bank or something, I just feel like it's exposed as well, but let's turn around. Yeah.
We made it to the car wash safe and sound before any hail arrived. This was not our first time parked at this particular car wash during severe weather, and like all the other times, there was already other people trying to protect their vehicles in the car wash during the severe weather. We were very happy to have a spot for us, the truck, and the bowler. Even though we don't quite fit under there 100%, but the majority of the truck in the trailer are protected. We stayed here in this car wash parking for a couple hours for the storm to pass. And once it passed, we headed back to Tara's parents' house. The first day of the severe storms was now over. Day 2 of the severe storms didn't pose as high of a risk to us, but still there was always some risk. We spent most of the day being weather aware and keeping informed with the severe weather thanks to Ryan Hall's YouTube channel. If you're not familiar with him, you really should check him out. And we also kept an eye on Max Velocity's YouTube channel as well for weather updates. However, the following day, Saturday, was looking way worse than day 1 or day 2, and we were smack dab in the middle of it, witnessing what the previous 2 days had already produced, and knowing this would be one of our last chances to truly be mobile. We made the ultimate decision to get mobile and head on out of Oklahoma. We waited for our best opportunity based on the weather, which just happened to be at 9 p.m. at night. We easily had a 3.5-hour drive ahead of us, which would lead us there somewhere around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. But we were feeling confident that this was the right choice for us to keep us, our pets, and our truck and our RV safe. It felt like a long drive at night in the dark, especially after we had spent a few hours the night before in the car wash, so we were lacking sleep to begin with. But we just kept telling ourselves, it's alright, we'll be able to sleep in the morning and not worry about the weather.
Welcome to Memphis, a city park. One way.
In 1,000 feet, continue straight.
Oh, it's closed. So.
We finally arrived at our destination, only to find the gate to the park locked. However, there was a sign posted for a number to contact if you arrived after hours. We were feeling bad calling so late into the evening for the code to get through the gate. However, we were greeted with a very friendly response from the local sheriff's office. It didn't seem to matter how many times we tried the code he gave us. Me and Tara just simply could not get that lock to open. He was very kind, even though he probably thought we were just 2 silly girls that didn't know how to open a lock. And he said he was only 5 minutes away and he'd come help us out. In the end, it turned out he gave us the wrong code. He inverted a few of the numbers. And I can't really blame him. We probably woke him up. It was by now easily 1:30 in the morning. We were so happy to finally arrived. Now, just to park and go to sleep. After 2 long nights back to back, Tara and I were both so excited to get some rest and even have a sleep-in the morning. Little did we know, the weather had other plans in store for us.
It's turning into a much more beautiful day than it was this morning.
It was indeed. So, we are currently in Memphis, not Tennessee. Memphis, Texas. We're on day, 4 of a severe weather outbreak across, I would say, like 60% of the United States, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, easy.
Easy. Yesterday was April 26th, and the Storm Prediction Center had predicted, anyways, certain types of weather, and I would say there was easily over 80 tornadoes yesterday. Some of them were well over a mile wide, and
some were tornado emergencies, which is apparently what the highest.
Yes, one of the highest ratings you can have, because it's like high casualties. But basically, a lot of these went through major cities and lots of residential areas that weren't just in fields. And today's outlook looks way worse. The Storm Prediction Center is predicting way worse percentages of storms, bigger hail, larger section. But, however, it's pretty much the whole entire state of Oklahoma.
Central Plains area.
Central Plains, Oklahoma, and then other areas, but we were in Oklahoma, so we ultimately decided to leave Oklahoma, about 9 o'clock at night?
Yep.
We left, we arrived, drove about 3.5 hours to the Panhandle of Texas. We're in Memphis, Texas now, and yeah.
Yeah, we got here around 12:30, between 12:30 and 1.
Thinking we'd gone far enough. What did we wake up to, Tara?
Oh, it was really dark clouds, rain, windy. Sky had a really kind of peculiar color to it, and so we checked the weather. And we were in a severe thunderstorm watch and a tornado watch. So we apparently didn't quite go far enough.
No. Starting to look a little worse now. So, apparently we could have been looking at 2-inch diameter hail here. Inevitably, we did not end up getting a tornado here. One of the towns slightly southwest of us, I think it's called Turkey, they did get some hail. And now the skies currently, are looking
Pretty good.
Pretty decent. However, this outlook. This outlook that the Storm Prediction Center has, it goes well into the evening tonight. So most of that we're just on the edge of. So we're probably okay. But hopefully. Anything can happen anywhere. Anything can pop up anywhere. These are just models and predictions.
I think we have another like 40 to 50% chance starting around 6 or 7 tonight for us. For thunderstorms?
For thunderstorms, but not necessarily severe at this point.
Not at this point.
Not at this point.
And hopefully not at all. But we will be keeping an eye on it because you never know.
We are exhausted. I'm not used to this type of weather. It takes a big toll on me. Living in fiberglass, having no tornado shelter, having no official place to park to be safe.
Like a covered parking.
Is very, very draining, very stressful. And as it happens, Tara's looking at major foot surgery on Monday. Today is Saturday. So in theory, tomorrow when we wake up, we'll go back to Oklahoma. Monday she'll have surgery. So it's going to be a busy weekend. Yeah.
Trying to de-stress a bit.
Yes.
Just enjoy the nice weather here and relax.
Yes. I didn't think we needed to be in the highest risk area for 24 hours of that warning. Less than 48 hours before major surgery. So hopefully we made the right call. You never know.
And even though we didn't get damage where we were, still hard to watch all that.
Oh yeah. Even if the tornado doesn't land or the hail doesn't land where you are, paying enough attention so you're always aware, and then seeing what's going through, what other people are experiencing, it's still hard. It's still heavy. It's still very heavy. You know, and our thoughts go out to everyone that were affected for the last few days, especially yesterday, and our thoughts go out to everyone today. Which could be us too still, by all means, but way less likely.
And majority of my family is in Oklahoma. Oklahoma City area, and I'm kind of in the Tulsa area, so we'll be stressed just watching that too, I'm sure.
Yes, because they're all still in the hot seat, the hot seat, the hatched risk area. I'll post some maps of the Storm Prediction Center so you can have a little bit of idea of what we're talking about. But so we're hoping the weather stays as beautiful. We're supposed to get windy here, but I don't mind wind. So yeah, hopefully
and
we
it's
just
supposed to get hot. I think 91.
91, 32 degrees Celsius. That's about 90 something, yeah.
But we have our air conditioner.
Oh, we do.
And we have power.
And we have power. We're at some kind of small city park, which there's an outdoor pool that's not being used right now. We arrived after hours. And there was a sign on the gate with it being locked saying to call this number. So I thought, well, it's after hours. I mean, it's like 1:45 in the morning. And it was to the sheriff's department, and they managed this park. So he drove out, unlocked the gate for us, and we found a spot. Yeah. And here we are. There was 2 other RVs here last night, and they rolled out first thing this morning. So right now, other than some maintenance workers, we have the place to ourselves.
Yeah. And the police officer was, I guess, was he the sheriff?
He's one of them, yeah.
Yeah, he said if anything really bad weather comes our way, he'd let us know, and he might be able to help us find a place for covered parking or whatever. So
yeah,
hopefully we don't have to do that, but
I
thought that was kind.
It was like, we're gonna pay attention with our own sources, our YouTube people that we watch, and the Storm Prediction Center, and the weather apps, and the radars. But he said he'd come here and let us know if he thought bad weather was coming, and hopefully provide a solution for us. So I thought it was really kind.
Yeah.
Good for Texas.
Go Memphis.
Go Memphis. All right. I saw something crawling this way. Kind of look like a large grasshopper, perhaps, but they don't move that way. I asked Tara what she thought it was.
I thought it was a lizard.
A lizard's a viable option.
I never did get to see it.
Well, let's go find out what it is.
How am I supposed to put this down?
I don't know. Tara's learning how to, what's this called?
A sock loom. A sock loom.
A sock loom.
So far, I think it's harder than knitting.
Well, that's because it's a new skill you're learning. Go see what this looks like. It's a little turtle, Tara.
Where?
Where?
Oh, it's tiny.
Oh, he's tucked his head in. He sees us.
It's tiny. Oh, we have to put him somewhere safe. He's squished. Oh, he's so tiny.
Resting in tire treads is not a smart move.
But a little bit.
I mean, we get him walking, but he's too shy.
Well, you can leave it down and just sit up.
Let's move him.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's getting out of here.
Is he? I don't know what to do with it. He's on the move.
I'm trying not to hurt him, but...
There we go.
Hey, don't jump out of my hands. Are we gonna put him way over here?
Away from Bennie, though, too.
Oh, he's strong. Oh, keep moving.
quick and painless.
In here,
Yeah,
the snake will eat them.
I know.
You get him over here if I drop him here?
Oh,
Look at him go.
It's very, very weird for me to see wild turtles. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one wild in my life till I came out here. But every now and then you see them running across the street in Oklahoma, and obviously here in Texas too. That's pretty neat. There's Bennie doing some outdoor time. So it's Sunday morning here in the Texas Panhandle. We left Oklahoma late Friday night to try and avoid the pending tornadoes and severe storms that were coming and forecasted. Unfortunately, last night Oklahoma did get hit pretty hard by the sounds of it. Some towns seem to be a bit decimated, and even some fatalities are starting to come in this morning. But here in the Panhandle, Texas, it's a beautiful sunny morning. Tarah has foot surgery in Oklahoma City in less than 24 hours, so we've packed up and we're headed back to Oklahoma. And yeah, our thoughts and prayers are out to with everyone that was affected last night. It was not a good situation the last 48 hours here in a lot of the central area of the U.S. and last night in particular in Oklahoma. So yeah, we're gonna head back into Oklahoma now. It's about a 4-hour drive, and yeah, tornado season is not over, so we'll see how this fares with Tara not being able to be mobile on her foot. But be safe out there, everyone. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Chuck, chuck.
Are you ready?
Chuck, 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 chuck,
Well,
chuck, chuck.
it's turning into a much more beautiful day than it was this morning.
It was indeed.
Well, just mess with